Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. All right, so today we are going to look at your next relationship. So, Spirit, show us the energy showing up for the collective. Who is in their energy? Who will their next relationship be with? Who is this person? How will they meet? What do they need to know about this person? Any details that we can get or physical features? Ooh, the Emperor and the Six of Wands. This is the one. This person could be famous. I'm hearing famous in some way, just because you're famous doesn't mean everybody knows who you are. But in the spotlight, people know who they are. They could be like a community leader or something. All right, so who is this person? They could be very popular. I'm getting teacher. Knight of Pentacles. Um, okay, one sec. Knight of Pentacles, Earth, Virgo, Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there's something about communication. This is Virgo and Gemini energy. This person may work in communications. I'm strongly getting the energy of a teacher. They could be middle-aged or younger. This person might really like the outdoors. Eight of Wands. They're active. This is a very active person. Yeah, Mercury and Sagittarius. This is all Mercury energy. This person could be a Gemini or a Virgo or have a very strong Mercury placement in their chart. I feel like they give lectures or something like that. Maybe they do, maybe they have like a podcast. They could be well known for having a podcast. Okay. Five of Cups and Death are falling out. Scorpio energy. Two of Cups. Okay, so this person, what do I need to know about that Five of Cups? The Wheel of Fortune, yeah. So this person has overcome something difficult, some sort of loss. They could be widowed, like a widow or a widower. Um, they've had a really big loss in the past that has transformed them in some way. For some, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner that they lost. It could be a family member, but they've been through, yeah, like I'm hearing grave loss. So some sort of very difficult loss, but that has changed this person, that has transformed them. Queen of Cups. Okay, this person's more appreciative now because of a loss that they've experienced. They're more open or more loving, maybe. For some, this person may have lost a child or like a sibling or something. A Hierophant. Yeah, it definitely could have been a marriage partner. And the King of Cups. You know what? I think this person missed an opportunity in the past. For some of you, and take like what you don't know this person yet, but take what resonates when you meet them. Um, for some of you, this person has actually lost a person. Somebody's lost their life. But for some, this person missed an opportunity in the past that they've regretted for a really long time. That's changed them as a person. They might have been non-committal in the past, but that's not the case anymore. This person's ready for commitment. Okay. Maybe some of you knew this person in the past and they weren't ready to settle down. Yeah, King of Wands, Six of Cups. I think that you knew this person in the past. Show me more. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you've had an ending with this person already, I think. The Star. The Hangman. Aquarius Pisces. This person could be on the cusp of Aquarius Pisces. Somebody could have Neptune in Aquarius. That would be pretty young, I feel like. They'd have to be like 20 or something. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's gone through, like, I'm getting like a butterfly in a cocoon type of situation here. So yeah, this person's gone through some sort of metamorphosis. Show me that. Seven of Wands. This person's opened up a lot. Yeah. They're more open now, Queen of Cups. They're more expressive. They weren't expressive before. They didn't say what they needed to say before, what they were guided to say. They want to say that now. They were holding back a lot before, but now it's like free flowing like water. I feel like this person just really wasn't ready for commitment in the past, but they are now. They're more grounded now. They're not as flighty. They may have been very flighty. What's this Ten of Swords? Five of Wands and Temperance. Yeah, I feel like this person missed an opportunity because they were worried about drama that might be created. They were trying to prevent some sort of drama here, and they feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you. But I think that they see you as wish fulfillment. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, you could have been dealing with this person like winter, spring, or they could have all of these in their chart. Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's like maybe in the past, this person was trying to be like part of society or something, like follow the rules of society. They could have had some idea of how things were supposed to be, and maybe you didn't fit the narrative. The Star is very unique, she's like one of a kind. So yeah, they might have been looking for more of a Queen of Pentacles type. I don't know how to explain that without sounding weird about it, but they were looking for something more normal, more traditional. That's it, traditional. Yes. And so they passed up something non-traditional. Tell me more about that. They close themselves off to something non-traditional. Or there's something non-traditional about this. Maybe different cultures, ages. Definitely there could be an age thing. Culture, age, religious beliefs, something like that. Four of Swords. Yeah, they're healing a mindset. This person has been healing a mindset. They've been going through a mental, like a paradigm shift. That's what hangman energy is. It's the expansion of the mind. It's making a sacrifice. It's letting go of something in order to allow the mind to expand. So maybe that's been happening for this person this year, like Aquarius, Pisces, Aries season. Maybe they've been going through this. They may have had an ending in a traditional relationship this year during that time. Hmm. Empress. The Three of Cups. Yeah, this person might have recently gone through a separation. All right, give us some indicators of who this person is so the collective will know if this is their story or not, please, Spirit. Who is this person? Tasting tomato soup. Who is this person? Nine of Wands, Sagittarius. Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. They've recently broken up with someone. They've been in a relationship. That's interesting because they didn't want to commit to you in the past, but they committed to something more traditional. And if that's not a person, it could be like a job or just committing themselves to a traditional mindset. So either they're separating from a mindset or a situation or a person. Okay. But whatever it is, situation, mindset, or person, it's something very traditional. It's what others think they should do. The Knight of Wands can't be pinned down. Maybe they thought they could be pinned down by something like that. But this is like a wild horse with the Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Empress. Yeah, this person's been giving to it something else. It feels like more than likely it's another relationship, but like I said, it could be um it it could be something that their mother wants also with the Empress here. Maybe this person's been trying to please parents or family or something. They've been trying to please someone other than themselves. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, we have Sag, Taurus, Sag and Taurus. What we have here. The Star, Aquarius again. I wonder if I'm talking to an Aquarius. Because this person might have Chiron in Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. And Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom. The Chariot, Cancer, Virgo. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. The Chariot. So the Chariot is like the urge that drives you. So I feel like this person's been allowing society to take the wheel instead of themselves. It's like this person's regained control of the wheel of the vehicle that they are driving, if that makes sense. So they're making their own choices now. Um, they're they're going against the grain. Six of Cups. You already know this person. If this is your story, you already know this person. All right, let's get some more information on who this person is, please, Spirit. They seem to be freeing themselves from something. Where is a place that might resonate for the collective where they might know this person from? Where are some places the collective might know this person from? Crossroads, multiple paths, turning point, divergent roads. And you and this person met at an important crossroads in life. And probably you were both given a decision, and the decisions that you made led you away from each other, but you may be meeting again. That just gave me chills. Court. Somebody's name could start with C. Somebody could work in the justice system. Legal proceedings, judgment and verdict, justice and fairness. They could be a Libra. You could be a Libra. I think, though, that like This person's ready to tell the truth. Yeah, I'm hearing the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Somebody's ready to express their truth. Uranus and Gemini. There's going to be a lot of truths coming out with Uranus and Gemini. Swimming pool, sunbathing and tanning, pool games and fun, pool parties. Maybe you've been swimming with this person. You could have worked with somebody at a swimming pool. Financial center is at the bottom. This person could have like a white collar kind of job. This could be someone who's trying to like climb a ladder, a corporate ladder or something. Definitely, it could have been like the idea of money or like an urge, a drive towards money that interfered here. All right, give us some more identifiers on who this person is, please, Spirit. Brunette female, darker hair, intense and focused. They could be intense. Karma, toxic story, new opportunities. This person could just have darker features. Uh, or there's something intense about them. Yeah, new opportunities. I feel like this is a missed opportunity that's getting another chance. Like the door is being unlocked. What does this person want to say to the collective? You came closer than anyone. Can't read it. I'm trying with this ring light. I can't wait to have an actual office. Okay. Uh, not using ring lights. You came closer than anyone. You were a lesson for this person. You were supposed to snap them out, like change their paradigm, shift their paradigm that they existed in. Who is this person, Spirit? Journalist, chronicler of stories, reporting, interview, inquiry, promotion. Remember when I was talking about communications? For some of you, this is someone who works in communications. They could have a blog, a podcast, they write for a magazine or a newspaper. They're a reporter, something like that, some sort of communications. They could have Mercury on the midheaven or Gemini or Virgo in the midheaven, something like that. Yeah, they could be like a writer. They could be very organized with like research and words, is what I'm getting. Fireman, bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. They could be a fire sign. They could be a fireman, but they could be a fire sign. Clown, jester of laughter, comedy mask performer. They could be very funny. They could mask emotions with humor, something like that. All right. Anything else about this person? Any other identifiers? Anything else we need to know here about who this is? Any confirmation for the collective on whether or not this is their reading? Seven of Swords. You haven't heard from them in a while. But you do feel like eventually you will. You know that you will hear again from this person someday. It's interesting. Justice. Yeah, it's like they're in the background in the shadows right now, but you can still feel them there. Like sense the presence. Page of Pentacles. What's that Page of Pentacles? Nine of Swords. They want to apologize. Two of Wands for a choice they made. What choice do they want to apologize for? We have Libra. The Fool. They did something on a whim. They might be a fire sign. The Page of Swords. The Lovers. The Two of Cups. The Sun. The Three of Cups. This person wants to offer you a relationship. Okay, it's like in the past, they made a decision on the whim. They chose a different timeline impulsively, suddenly. It didn't include you, but they're coming back suddenly. As suddenly as things ended, things are beginning again. They are returning again. They're taking a risk towards you to message you and tell you that they have feelings for you. We've got Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, and Libra. You could hear of them during, or hear from them during Leo's season. When will the collective hear from this person? Everybody's on a different timeline, but let's get a general timing card, please, Spirit. There is no more time. 59. You could be hearing from this person very soon. I keep getting that song, You're the One That I Want, from Greece. Maybe somebody's in theater, because we did start out with that Six of Wands and the Emperor. Somebody could be in theater or drama, something like that. Yeah, the clown thing too kind of gives me like the what's it called? The tragedy comedy masks, you know? There is no more time, it's the wrong time. One more. Somebody's favorite color could be blue. Next week looks promising. 59, 42, 37. Yeah, I feel like this happens really soon. Last time was the wrong time because last time there was still a lesson to be learned before this relationship could come together in union. All right, I hope that's helpful. Let me know, and you guys all have a great weekend. Thanks.